just got trolled in the biggest way possible. As I refresh, I can't help but laugh, JP. It's the Steam controller.
Oh,
wait, what? And now suddenly, Source 2 engine, 3 announcements. Oh, that's with the cat and the control. We should have known it was in front of our eyes the whole time.
Hold on. Look at the controller.
Dude,
what in the fuck
it's
is
been
that?
there the whole time, JP.
What is that fucking controller? There's a picture of it. What in the
I don't know.
fuck?
I'm still looking at the cardboard one that's been on the front page for the last
Scroll
10
down.
days.
What?
All right.
What?
Hold on. Let's check this. We're checking this out. This is breaking news, obviously, ladies and gentlemen, as the third Valve announcement has come out. What the shit am I looking at? I'm guessing that's an LCD screen for one.
Dual trackpads?
Dual trackpads, a sleek trigger design, the YBXA and positions
Clickable.
that
The entire surface is a button.
kind of make sense.
I'm watching Twitter just go. Someone just tweeted fart noises because they don't know what else to say. What?
I don't know, JP.
Casual cursor-driven games, strategy games, 4-time space exploration games, a huge variety of indie games, simulation titles, and of course, Euro Truck Simulator 2. That's actually in the announcement. There's haptics. It's touchscreen. What? There's an orange and blue portal for buttons that are the mouse clicks. Oh, this is the Portal
Dude.
2 bindings.
Half-Life 3 is never going to happen, man.
Whatever. Well,
I'm actually so underwhelmed.
I mean, it makes sense for them to announce that as the third thing, but fuck, man, the hype was palpable.
Don't you think that this should have been like
With the first one?
or
The first
or with the Steam
Or
box?
the Steam box,
This
yeah.
is actually the biggest troll. I think the internet.
They're gonna
How
go
are they
ape
going to
shit.
respond, JP?
They're gonna go ape shit over this, I'm sure. But I don't know. Someone just tweeted, I wonder what Valve's internal over-under is on the percentage of sales increase for Euro Truck Simulator 2 after linking it directly in that update. Probably a lot. But I don't... I guess it's a cool controller.
I can't wait for open phones today. Is all I got to say, because I want to hear what the and I'm.
You want to just get one caller right now and see what they say?
Do we want to? I mean, you know what? We said that we wanted to be more free-flowing, JP, and I don't think it gets more free-flowing than that. We could open up the phones right now and just get people's initial reaction. I mean, my reaction is first, obviously, I'm incredibly, incredibly underwhelmed to start with. I mean, we don't know the true functionality of the controller. It's a 2D picture right now. But, man, I don't know, JP. I kind of... Obviously, they position these three announcements to be their entry into the living room.
Right.
You know, the anti-Xbox almost. And, you know, did they do that? They certainly build hype. But overall, what do you think your thought is? And
I mean, I guess the best way to describe my hype or my thought on it was like, I read the webpage a little bit. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I went back to my normal life. Like,
yeah, it's like, okay, let's do the show. It wasn't like, oh my God, I need to tell 5 buddies all about this.
Yeah, I mean, everyone pretty much already knew. Like, obviously, they're whatever they're doing with all of this is going to have somewhat of a impact on things. And there we go, got a caller. Hello, caller.
Hello, caller. Welcome to 8 Bits.
I'm actually not too...
Did you hang up on him, mate?
I didn't.
I think.
Okay,
I think
so
he,
Oh, we can. Yeah, we can hear you now.
All right.
Hello.
I think you have a terrible connection wherever you're at.
We can hear you fine.
Oh. Yeah, I just saw the new Steam controller, and I'm not too disappointed about it at all.
What? So, what do you think you'll use it? You like it? You're happy with this announcement?
Well, I never had a wired 360 controller for my Steam game, so I'm pretty happy about this.
That's a good point. I mean, I guess if you never had that, then this makes sense. Who knows when you'll actually get it, though?
Yeah,
but
that's true.
That's a good point. I mean, I guess they're kind of giving a standard controller for the PC, but I always got to ask the question, like, I kind of think Microsoft has established the wired controller, the standard controller for the PC, because that's what everyone uses right now. So that's going to be kind of a hard thing to break for Valve. But I assume if it's everywhere all over their pages, then like they could probably do it.
Is this what you expected from the announcement, caller?
Well, I definitely wasn't expecting Half-Life 3, so this is about what I expected, yeah.
Okay. All right, so you weren't jumping on the Half-Life 3 bandwagon. All right.
Right.
We're talking about the Steam controller that obviously was just announced moments ago via the Steam-powered page. Caller, what about, I assume you're then in on Steam OS and the Steam box in general?
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to learning more about it. I can't say I'm sold on it yet, but I'm definitely on my radar.
Okay. So maybe I need to look at it differently, JP and caller. Maybe I need to look at this little device a little bit differently. All right. Well, thank you for your call. We appreciate it.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye. All right. Let's take another one, and then we'll continue. Oh, actually, they stopped calling in. So okay. JP, first guy says, "Hey, I'm in."
Yeah, he seemed to be the type of guy that doesn't fall into the hype, which is probably a good thing to do these days.
Yeah.
With where we're at as an industry, but I'm kind of just reading Twitter and everyone's thoughts because everyone's obviously talking about it right now. TB makes a good point. Like, he doesn't personally care what the controller looks as long as it's a good controller and as long as it feels.
Well, and like that's just it. When you look at it, how do you imagine yourself?
I mean, when I hold a controller, the usual placement, the thumbs don't go that high, and they also don't have that much range of movement. Like that trackpad looks. Like
big?
The center of it looks like about the size of a normal thumbstick.
So here's my thoughts, okay, you guys? Like, bear with me here as I try to explain. One of the things that I really don't like about mobile gaming is the virtual controller. Right? Like, let's just stick this virtual stick right here, and and you'll try to use it, and it will feel awkward, and you'll never make it look good. And they've kind of remedied that by wherever your thumb touches, the virtual stick is created. I feel like I have two static virtual sticks here.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you.
And I'm not sure, like my brain sees two virtual sticks that are actually not virtual.
So they're saying that the Steam controller's resolution approaches that of a desktop mouse. So I guess that means like the range of motion on it. I'm trying to see.
I can't visualize this haptics too much. Like trackpad-based input devices, it became clear through testing that we had to find ways to add more physicality to the experience. It also became clear that Rumble, as has been traditionally implemented, was not going to be enough, not even close.
Allowing precise control over frequency, amplitude, and direction of movement. I mean, maybe we just need to have one in our hands.
It is, JP. Like, I think it's one of those things you just got to use. Because it sounds cool, but my brain is like, I've never used anything like that. It doesn't exist.
Yeah, it is a higher bandwidth haptic information channel that exists than exists in any other consumer product that we know of. It's a parlor trick that can even play audio waveforms and function as speakers. That's kind of cool, I guess.
I don't see anyone holding it.
I don't know, man. That's a. It makes sense for them to announce that. It looks weird. Like, I think that's going to be a hurdle, but you never really know what a controller's like until you hold it. Like,
yeah,
everyone's saying that the 360 and the PS4 controller, or sorry, the Xbox One and the PS4 controller is great, but I really have no idea until I hold it.
Right.
I think the big thing too is that they didn't change the form of those, so everyone's immediate like, okay, cool, that's a souped up PS3 controller or a souped up Xbox 360 controller. So there's no like those images of a controller is what's been ingrained into our minds as a society. So when we see something like that, we're just like, what the fuck is going on?
It's odd. It's a little odd.
So yeah, there's that announcement.
Yeah, it's out. There we go. We'll talk more about it. We'll get some more reactions, I think, as the day goes on. I'm sorry I missed a couple there, but let's move on then in our goodness here, JP. And God, I wanted to be like, oh my God, Gordon Freeman is fucking back, and I'm going back to the goatee, man, just for Gordon.
This only amplifies the hype of a Half-Life 3 announcement. You realize that, right? Because like now we're still fucking waiting for it.
It does.
Like, where's the right place to announce that? It seems like to me the right place would be to just like stealth announce that. Just like not even put it out over the wires. Just like.
By the way,
Half-Life 3 is coming, guys. Here's a video of it.
Half-Life 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
So,
hold on.
Anyways.
All right, so someone did. Whoa, what's going on? Okay, someone did at least paste the picture so that we can see this of someone. Wait, what? No, I want to see the actual picture. Fuck it then. Fuck it. We'll talk more about it as it's coming up. JP's dying here, man.
Yeah, I'm dead.
He's all right.
But they were just looking at the patent pictures. That's what. That was.
The patent pictures.
Yeah.
JP now playing in our lives. What are we going to talk about here? You want me to because last week we left off and you were
left
all
off
like,
on GTA.
Yeah, you were all like, get GTA.
You went and bought
it. Get GTA.
We could probably start off with the fact that I fucking don't have a PS3 anymore, Wheat.
Yeah. Oh.
It died.
Oh shit.
We talked about that on Live on 3 a little bit, but man, I don't know what's wrong with that. Like, I bet you I turn it on now and it works. Nope, still dies.
What does it do? Is it like
so what does it
yellow
do is
light?
Yeah, so, well, no, there's no yellow light. Basically what happens is the Blu-ray drive starts to spin up for about half a second, and then it dies. It has one flash of a yellow light and then starts blinking red, which means you just have to send it in for repairs. So I think what happened is the Blu-ray drive died. And I don't think you can replace those, which sucks.
Yeah.
But it is, it lasted like 8 years, I think is, like, when did the PS3 launch? What year did the PS3 launch? Let's see.
2006.
So 7 years. 7 years, yeah. So it's pretty old, man. And kind of like what I said on Live on 3, it lasted until I beat GTA 5.
And that was like its final quest, man.
Yeah, that was like its final. It was like, you know, there's no other games you need to play. This is the end of the generation as you know it, JP McDaniel. Go buy a PS4.
Goodbye, my friend.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, like, when it died, I was on air when it happened, and I was just like, huh,
oh
PS3
my God.
died.
I would have cried, man.
And everyone in the chat was like, oh my God. I was like, no, man.
You were playing Kingdom Hearts, weren't you?
Yeah, I was trying to play Kingdom Hearts.
It was funny because I was watching, and then I went back, and you weren't on. I was like, oh.
Yeah,
maybe
died
you rage
on
quit.
Wednesday.
Okay, man. Roughness.
And I was like, you know, I'm not going to be sad over this because it had a good life. It played some good games. It got its mileage, and I don't know if I'm going to go buy another one. I almost went yesterday, so I need a trash can. And I'm like, if I go buy a trash can, I'll buy a PS3.
So fuck the trash can, so you can avoid.
So now I haven't purchased a trash can for 2 days in my room, so I just like start building up trash, and I have to take it downstairs or bring up a trash bag. Then I started looking at trash cans. Why is a trash can $200?
Man, I don't know. I don't know. Trash cans are like silly priced.
Like this one has like Skype. I'm not even kidding. This one has Skype on it. You walk over to it, and like it opens up on its own, and then it closes on its own when you walk away from it.
Sounds like the trash can you need, JP.
And I'm like, why does this exist?
Like, hold on, Fred. I'm throwing away the Subway wrapper.
Like, why does the trash can have Skype? Why is it a smart trash can? It doesn't make sense. I don't know.
That's hilarious.
$200 though. So yeah, I don't have PS3. I don't know. And because of that, like the only reason I would go buy a PS3 is because October is like a shit month for video games until the end of October. Like Battlefield 4 will hold me over from the 1st to the 15th.
And you're just gonna play that PC anyway, right? So
I'm gonna play that PC. So that's fine. I won't even touch the PS3.
Now, Beyond Two Souls.
When does that come out?
Comes out in like 8 days, maybe 7 days.
Fuck! God damn it! I guess I gotta go buy a PS3. God damn it!
And JP, I don't remember if we talked about it, but they've released an app that lets you. Yeah, we did talk about it on 8-bits. That lets you use your iPhone or your iPad as a controller for the game.
Oh my god!
And maybe they've got an app for that trash can, so you should.
Is there going to be a Beyond Two Souls bundle? Do you know?
I don't
know.
If
there will be.
I don't know.
That's the other thing too. I was like looking through like bundles, and I found one that has like a year of PS Plus, and then it's like, well, I'd basically be buying PS Plus for $260, and I guess I'm all right with that, right? Because whatever, I'll get a game system out of it too. I can't find them anywhere. They don't exist anymore. I don't think they're making them anymore. But I didn't know Beyond Two Souls came out in 8 days. So that's what, the 8th of October?
Yeah.
Or 7th? Because the 1st is Tuesday.
It's not the 1st, I don't think. Maybe it comes out on a weird time. Yeah, it is. It is on the 1st.
Wait, it's on the 1st?
It is.
Dude,
it's
everything
this
is coming.
Tuesday. Shit.
God damn it.
I gotta beat GTA.
I gotta go buy a PS3 this week.
I'm gonna play the fuck out of this game.
My brother suggested go get one from GameStop, but then I just feel like really dirty.
I don't know if it'll be good. I don't know what that was.
I don't know what that was.
I opened up a page about Beyond Two Souls. Yeah, well, that's a tough decision I have to make. JP.
I'll probably just go buy one this weekend and keep it in its box till Beyond Two Souls comes out, and then open it up.
Whatever. I will probably stream it.
It's fucking $200, man. They're cheap. That's pretty cheap console as far as I'm concerned. Like, there's gonna be other first party or exclusives that are gonna be on old consoles. Blah 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 blah. I'll probably just buy one this weekend. You've been playing GTA, Wheat.
I have been. So, you know what actually motivated me a little bit is that I realized that maybe playing Grand Theft Auto isn't so bad when you've got people to share the experience with. Because, right, like, I think me as an individual just gets fucking bored with myself, you know, sitting on a couch and like, so I'm having fun rediscovering, if you will, GTA. Now, don't get me wrong. Fuck the bullshit. Fuck towing cars.
Dude, towing cars is terrible.
Bullshit, all bullshit.
I didn't do any side missions. I did the main missions of that game.
That's all I'm focusing on. And so far, the game's been great. I mean, awesome. The game is not without flaws. That's for goddamn sure. But they're like Trevor, as you guys hyped him up, is so worth the hype.
Dude, he's fucking an incredible character.
He could carry his own game 10 times over, easy. He could be a spin-off fucking television show. This guy is so well written and crazy and just always entertaining.
Oh, someone in the chat just told me that you have the underwater mission next.
Oh God, yes. Fuck, I wouldn't even finish.
I didn't realize that you had a fear of like until you started playing this game when I was watching your stream. You have a fear of playing.
I named this condition back in like 2006, maybe even earlier than that, and I named the condition video aquaphobia. And it's like very simple, is that I get really uncomfortable whenever I am in water in video games. And the first time I ever truly experienced this was during the Tomb Raider, the original Tomb Raider. Even though that fucking 10 polygon giant alligator looked like a fucking Lego toy, like it scared the shit out of me, right? And then Resident Evil, one of my other fears, which is like kind of a good fear, I love it. Like Jaws just freaks me out to the like the thought of like. In Resident Evil, they have a zombie shark area. I mean, fuck. What the fuck, dude? Like, what the actual fuck?
Oh, wait, that was Resident Evil 6, right?
No, Resident Evil 1.
Oh, okay. Resident Evil 6 has a zombie shark that you fight underwater. What? So I actually I forgot to put that in there. I played Resident Evil 6 co-op for some fucking dumb reason this week, and the person I was playing with was also scared
of water. It's
a
real thing, man. It's a real fucking thing. Video aquaphobia. It actually exists. So during The Last of Us, dude, there was even parts during Amnesia I'm going to talk about in a little bit. But like, you just have to touch the water, and I'm like, no. Like, if the game progresses through here, I don't really want to do it. I don't know.
So how did you get through like BioShock, like the first one? Did that bother you, or no? Because you actually weren't in the water.
I wasn't in the water.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of wild. But I am loving GTA 5. Getting the PS3 set up finally and not realizing I didn't need any cables was pretty great. So, yeah, I'm going to continue to stream it. I actually haven't been playing it offline at all.
I played that entire thing online.
So, it's great. It's great.
4 sittings, 8 to 10 hours each. I beat it Friday after the show. I think that game's definitely about the journey, not the ending.
Yeah, probably. I'd guess that's the case.
I do want to talk a little bit about. Did you read this fucking crazy conspiracy shit?
No, because I felt like it could spoil stuff. So I know it exists.
So basically, this won't spoil the game.
I know there's a UFO.
Yeah, basically, it has to do about aliens, right? And no one knows if it's actually a real thing yet. They don't know if there's something at the end of this fucking crazy conspiracy. But there are, like, caveman pictures throughout the world of GTA 5 that make direct references to, like, maps. And then people went to these places on the maps and found stuff that was referenced to be there. And all of it's just like it's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
man.
So it's funny because yesterday I did the one where Michael's son slipped some ketamine, and he he goes into like a K-hole and shit, and they have that whole alien abduction scene, where it goes from the monkeys to the abduct. So, Rockstar's definitely
UFOs are everywhere,
right?
And then there's a lot of a lot of people think that this is the way to unlock a UFO, to unlock a jetpack, and to unlock some other thing. I don't know what it was, but there's a podcast I think for GTA that they have a Twitter as well, and basically it's just like these group of guys, and now they're kind of really building this global community of people like taking tasks and like going to certain areas of the map and like looking around. Like,
that's so crazy, dude.
Dude, it's nuts.
It's awesome that they took the time. Like there's a lot of detail in this fucking game. Like the fact that there's like peel away a layer and another layer and another layer. It's like, hey, we got this whole thing that's going to kick off Internet Sleuth Week as well.
You can show this picture here. Let me link you this picture on Skype because you don't want to open the article. You could show that picture and it won't be a spoiler or anything. But this is where it all stems from.
Okay, wait. Where did you just give this to me?
On Skype. To your main Skype.
Gotcha. Okay, I did see this. I don't know where this exists, but I did see this picture.
Yeah, this is. It's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. Because like people took that, put on a collector's edition map. The collector's edition map, Wheat. If you go get a blacklight, there is a second
I
map.
saw that. I did see that.
Like holy shit, that is crazy.
The fact that someone actually found that is like
right?
just.
Yeah.
So what they're saying is that they laid this over the map, and these X's are like locations that
they lined up to be certain things. Yeah. So if this all works
I can't
out,
wait.
like,
I can't wait. I can't
Yeah.
wait. Like that's totally awesome.
it's crazy. It's crazy.
Sounds
But yeah, GTA still.
GTA, it's great.
It's an awesome game.
I'm glad that it wasn't a $60 play and burn for me. You know, just like play and just be like, I just fuck it. The fact that I can't wait until later tonight when I get to fire it back up, that means a lot to me as a game. Like there's some bad shit in there. Some bad, terrible, terrible shit. And I don't mean like content. I just mean like dumb shit where they will restart you in certain missions at like stupid, ridiculous times. And I feel like maybe they aren't totally clear sometimes on what you're supposed to do.
There was a couple missions where you had to like trail someone, and it immediately became like this generation of having to do so many terribly designed trailing missions.
Right.
And I knew to never like pass the guy on a corner or like go too far back because it'll cancel it. But I assume all that same bullshit is still in there. So there definitely are moments. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. So I thank you guys, everyone who peer pressured me into the game. Totally worth it. Totally fucking worth it. What do you got?
So yeah, the other thing I've been doing, it's not really a game.
It's a game.
It's a game, but so I guess one of the things I'm known for is obviously pen and paper, playing role play bullshit. This weird franchise that suddenly became my life for some reason. Now I'm getting into it. I ordered 3 books this week. We've got the Dungeon Master Guide. I hope that's showing up. We've got the that's Dark. I've got the Dark Heresy book as well because we play that. And then these two just got here this morning. We got the Monstrous Manual for 2nd edition and the Player's Handbook. And I've been building a world, Wheat. And I don't even know what that means. I've gone off the deep end.
JP's world is only going to be compatible with the Steam controller.
Yeah, exactly.
Building a world is a big task, man. So,
dude,
let me ask
crazy.
you this: how are you approaching organization?
So, I don't even think I've gotten that far to like organization. Okay. Like basically, what I've done so far is I have a document that has kind of the quote unquote history of the world, the history of all the races in the world, at least the main player character races, and then like what I'm basically building is gods in the world. And that's as far as I've gotten. And like one of the player characters messaged me this morning and woke me up at 6 a.m. to ask about character stuff. And like they started asking me these questions, and I was like, I have no fucking clue what the answer is. Like I haven't thought about that yet in my world. So and things like who was it? Neil, who does all the DMing for the other shows, for the main show,
right? And
misclicks and things like that. He's a player character now, and his character was like a farmer, and I was like, wait a minute, I don't think you can actually be are you planting crops or are you herding sheep? And he's like, oh, I'm herding sheep. And he's like, okay, good, yeah, you can't, there's no crops, and they can't plant crops in this world just because of the way it's laid out. And he's like, what does that mean? I was like, you'll figure it out, man. You'll figure it out. So yeah, I've been reading a lot of different shit. It is. Oh man, this has a ripped page in it. This is the character I want to show you. Wheat. This is the Shadu, I think is how you pronounce it.
The Shadu.
Yeah, they are an incredibly powerful.
I played as the Shadu one.
Alignment, and the picture is probably the best art I've ever seen in D&D. Are you ready for this?
Yes, I am so ready for it.
I gotta get it there without tearing the book. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. Oops, that's not the thing.
Was it the horse looking thing? Oh my god. Wait, no. Over, more, over. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, dude. I would befriend that guy and thing immediately.
What is that thing? What the fuck? He's got a full beard.
That guy needs his own game.
They always have beard sand.
Wait,
mustache.
what's it called? A sandu?
It's called a shadu.
Shadu. Could you imagine a Shidu?
Yeah, Shidu.
Could you imagine a game with a Shidu and Trevor? God, you motherfucking Shidu! Let's make some meth! Let's make some money!
It's a pretty good Trevor impression. So yeah, I guess I'm going fully into. I guess now I am approaching a full-on professional D&D'er because it is now my main line of income in my job.
Nice.
So that's what I am.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a business card that says professional D&D'er on it. That'll be great. That'll be great.
You're gonna fucking wear some like gold encrusted dice around your neck and shit.
Oh shit! I should get some of those.
I know.
Yeah. I also ordered a bunch
of dice. I know what JP's getting for Christmas.
I also ordered a bunch of die. The first D20 that I rolled was a 1, so that was very foreboding. This is my favorite die right here. I don't know if the colors are going to show up. It's blue and gold wheat.
Can I tell you a terrible story about dice?
Sure.
Because I was really into tabletop games back in high school, and so I had a lot of dice, man. I collected quite a few dice, and when I went to college for the first time, I obviously I couldn't take everything with me. So after a year of college, I had gone back to my parents' house to basically grab all of my shit, like all the stuff I haven't taken over. And I had put my dice into, like, a long time ago, Little Caesars. The fucking, yes, pizza. They had this promotion where they had these, like, accordion, I don't know, like, it was like a drink thing. So, like, it came packaged like this, but then you opened it up and made the drink, whatever. And I was like, dude, this is great because it's like a perfect dice holder because, like, as the dice grows, and it goes... So anyway, skip to the story. I grab my dice. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, and I can play again. And I open up the container, and moisture had gotten into the container, and it literally rotted away hundreds of dollars worth of dice.
Wait, rotted away how? Like
just because of the moisture, and it was sealed. It just.
I had no idea I could do that.
Fucking yeah. So take care of your dice, people.
Yeah. So I think one of the things, I've got some really, I want to talk about, you've seen this merchandise that I have coming out. It is fucking retarded. It is the dumbest thing I have ever put up for someone to buy. It's the stuff that I linked to the other day.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you were like, what the fuck is this? You didn't understand it. So one of the other things I want to do is like make a role-play dice bag. I feel like dice bag they don't exist. Like the Crown Royal bag is like the go-to ultimate dice bag, I think, for a lot of people.
Yes.
So I want to do like that and have it be roleplay. But that other thing is good. Next Friday, I think, is when it will be out there to purchase. So we'll debut that on 8-Bits and talk about how it's the dumbest or the best idea I've ever had.
One or the other.
One or the other.
All right, so real quickly, I've started to play. I'm probably like 2-3 hours into it. But Shadowrun Returns on the iPad. Now, I find it really interesting. So I am enjoying it, but keep in mind, I played a fuckload of Shadowrun back in the day. And not just like the games, or not just the video games, but I played the FASA game. Yeah, absolutely. So it brings a lot back. I mean, the game isn't so sophisticated that it's unfucking believable, but I do agree. I've never played it on PC, but I understand why people probably bitched about the controls and the way the game functioned on PC, because I almost feel like it belongs on an iPad or an Android tablet or something.
It was definitely made with that in mind.
It feels like it was. I mean, the game controls how it needs to control. In fact, it feels a lot more like XCOM than it would anything else. Unfortunately, it's more. It literally is a giant fucking like graphic novel.
the way it's presented. Yeah.
Yes, the combat. I feel like while there's certainly a lot to be said about the tactic side of it, it's not very difficult. And maybe that's just that it's going to get more difficult. But I like challenges right up. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, I beat the shit out of like a bunch of gangs. I'm
okay.
Already,
so you're pretty okay.
Yeah, I'm already like at the Union, like, so I don't know. I will play through it for like the lore and the story, but it is kind of like I kind of feel like maybe this was like a $6.99 game. I will have gotten more time out of Infinity Blade 3.
Is it still 15 on the iPad?
No, it's 9 on the iPad.
Wait, did I buy it? What was it on?
Yeah, you bought it for PC.
Yeah, I played it for like 2 hours. God, I have so many of those games where I've played for like 2 hours.
Now, the other thing is that they're supposed to have campaigns that are
Shadowrun Returns is $20 on the PC. Sorry.
20. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to have campaigns. This is Shadowrun Returns for the iPad now that you can download and play other people's campaigns. There could be some legs on it as far as that is concerned, but we'll see. I would say that like I was hoping this game was going to be an 8, and I think it's more like a 6. And it's probably a 7 just because I love Shadowrun. So.
Yeah, they actually have. I'm looking at. I haven't looked at the Shadowrun Return store page, but it's got Steamworks on it, and there are a fuck ton of campaigns uploaded.
See, I haven't even looked at that part yet.
And there's like a couple thousand.
I don't know if those are compatible on the iOS side.
Oh, right, no, there's 225. Yeah, someone remade the SNES version.
I read about that. So it's on the. What's day one?
What?
God, Steam, you always suck me in with the stupidest shit.
Did you just find some random game?
Some random game. I'm like, what's this?
Oh, God.
All right. What else?
All right, so yeah. What? Oh, I played some State of Decay, the alpha version. I think you saw me play a little bit of that.
Shit.
Jesus.
Yeah, fuck, man. Fucking thing.
So I played a little bit of that yesterday. I think I bought into that game way too early. It is incredibly alpha through and through on the PC. I think, as far as I know, the Xbox version is fine. If you are wanting to play it direly, it is fine. I think they said the full game won't come out till 2014, I think. I hope.
Oh, my
I'm
God,
right?
dude.
So it'll be a while before it's fully in, but the port is there. You can play it with a keyboard and mouse, but not, like, I guess natively is the best word. You have to go in and actually do some work to get it to work. You can't rebind your keys and stuff, which is kind of weird. But
yeah, because you like have to use the controller at all times, right? Is this accurate?
Well, that's what I was saying. Is you can use a mouse and keyboard, but you have to do some work to get it to work for the game.
Okay.
Unless that's changed in the past.
I mean,
24
but that's
hours.
sort of like okay, I got you.
And that is kind of the big reason why a lot of people are waiting for it to be on the PC. I only was playing for like maybe an hour, maybe 2, and I don't think I played enough. I didn't see what the allure of that is. It does not hold your hand at all.
Yo, dog.
You're kind of just.
I watched you stream, and just from a third-party perspective, this game looks like fucking shit.
Yeah, like you just. But
it doesn't. I don't mean even in like graphics. I just mean like. It just
doesn't look fun, right? I kind of got that same way. The thing is, though, is it's like the #1 selling Xbox Live Arcade game of all time. How is that possible?
Is it just because like console wanted that DayZ experience, but they were gonna deliver it in a more Xbox friendly way? I don't know, but I mean, I was like watching it. The dialogue was so fucking random. Like the writing was nothing spectacular, and maybe I'm jaded by all the good
zombie games.
Yeah, exactly. And this just did not. It did not do anything for me.
So yeah, I don't know if I'll go back to that. I might wait till it's like fully out. $20 bucks.
20
so
bucks
it's not really,
early
yeah.
access.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about the price. I mean, I've bought $60 games that I've played for maybe an hour and put away multiple times, so I'm not too worried about that.
Now, I mean, there's a co-op aspect to it. Is that in the early?
Oh, I don't think it's co-op. I think it's single player only.
Isn't that
I think,
one of the big things about the Xbox version?
No, there are
no,
multiple
that's why
characters.
people don't like it.
Yeah, there are multiple characters that you can play. And apparently it turns into more of a strategic game as you play through, and it's more of like resource management and shit. Which I just don't know if I'm.
I'll wait for Fortnite, dude.
Yeah, if I'm the type of person that's into that. So I tried to see why it was the #1 selling game of all time on Xbox Live Arcade. I did not see it in the tutorial, which apparently I was still in. But I was pretty bored with it. The other game I want to try, I have not yet though, is I think it's Is it Vulgar or Volcar? The Adult Swim release. Is it Volcar?
Well, on
the Viking game. Volgar the Viking. Yeah, that's what I was. It's it's basically a throwback to like
VULGAR.
VOLGARR. Yeah. It's from Adult Swim Games. It is a throwback, kind of like the Genesis era of games where they're incredibly fucking hard. It's like really, really awesome.
Oh man,
pixel art. It looks
this
great.
looks fucking badass.
Yeah,
man.
and apparently it's really fucking hard.
Really? Like, and is it out yet?
Yeah, it's out. You can buy it. It's $12 on Steam.
Oh shit, man!
I think it's also.
Oh my god! Even their webpage.
God, yeah, dude,
JP,
it looks great.
Yeah. Even this webpage is fucking amazing, dude. This looks. I love this sprite art, and it actually just has that.
It looks like a Genesis game through and through. It's kind of weird. It's $12. Like I don't know where. Whatever, I guess. I mean, most games like that are 10, but.
I am all over this shit, man. This looks like the kind of shit that I would have gone into the arcade and.
Yeah, right.
Just spent.
I might play through it. I've heard that it is exceptionally hard. I think Man vs. Game and Lethal Frag played it. I don't know if they beat it. Chat might be able to confirm that, but it looks cool. I don't know how frustrated I get. I have not played it yet though, and that might be the game that tied me over because right now there are really no games that I am excited to play. I feel like October is going to be the longest month for me as like a gamer because I just want those fucking new consoles. That's all everyone's going to be talking about. That's all the information that's going to be coming is new console information. And yeah, I don't know. So, been playing BF3. I'm fucking stoked for the beta on Tuesday. I'll be playing the shit out of that.
Yeah.
Which will probably just be BF3 with better graphics and some new shit, which I'm fucking fine with. I'll be playing BF3 tomorrow for Sub Saturday. So yeah. And I'll probably send that game. That'll probably be the last time I play BF3. My roommate actually gave me some joysticks. Maybe I'll plug those in and try to fly.
Oh shit, JP the pilot coming out.
Yeah, the goddamn air person, as I like to say.
So I got two quick ones. Yeah, I did end up playing Amnesia Machine for Pigs. I was expecting a 2-night playthrough, JP, which ended up being exactly 4 hours.
That seems short.
It was short. It is definitely more like an immersive experience, but it did not quite have the same level of scares and thrills and suspense that Outlast had. A lot of people commented that, still they feel like the original Amnesia captures sort of that atmospheric horror so much better. And while the story I feel like was pretty good, it lacked what really grabbed me about Outlast.
So what I've read and what I watched you play a little bit, I didn't watch you play the entire thing, was that the sound design was like the best thing about that game. Is that true in your opinion? That's what everyone was talking about. Like if you played that game without a headset, it would be the worst game in the world. But the fact that like these ambient noises of like these pigs like fucking going crazy and like distant
it's not. I don't know, man. I feel like they didn't achieve anything audio-wise that like Outlast didn't achieve.
Yeah. Do you think that game would have had a bigger impact if it didn't come out a week later than Outlast? Like if they maybe waited till Halloween or something to launch that?
Honestly,
although you're getting into weird territory then for launch, but
I honestly don't know. You know, again, it wasn't bad. It's just like, you know how like this happens to me with summer movies, where like the first summer movie I see is amazing, and then like everything else is just kind of like, yeah, it was good. They like fought and stuff. It was, you know, I kind of felt that way. Again, the story's actually somewhat intriguing, the way it unfolds, but dude, Outlast, even in the most simplest of situations, had me constantly like worried about what was coming next. I felt fairly safe in him, you know, like there, except for the parts where they did not make me feel safe, and those were the great parts. But Outlast made me feel uncomfortable all the time, and Amnesia.
I kind of got that same feeling in watching.
Yeah, it did not do that. So Outlast is the new standard for survival horror by far. Where I think Amnesia kind of like was on the throne. So I'd love to see that modern Amnesia come into play. But I look forward to playing the original. So.
I think I don't know of any like horror games coming out for the rest of the year. I'm trying to think if there are any like big releases, but I really think the next step, or if you want to be stupid and use like evolution, is fucking putting an Oculus Rift and playing a horror game. I think whichever horror game like launches or releases first on that'll be like what all of the horror game fanatics or horror fanatics go and try to play is going to be that, because I don't know if you can match that on any level with just a monitor.
Right. Like, I agree. I would be all in day one, man. That's great.
Like Mini-Wheat would be watching you play, and you'd have that feeling of like if he touches you, you're just gonna like punch him because you won't know what it is.
What are you doing?
Yeah, so you'll just freak out.
So speaking of Mini-Wheat, his birthday's tomorrow. He's turning the big 8, and I've been sharpening up my Pokemon trading card game skills because he wants to have a bunch of Pokemon cards, and you know he needs someone to play with. So they've actually got a really great online client, dude.
Oh man,
you know,
online
like,
clients are where it's at.
It is. It's like pretty good. There's always a board there. You clearly know what's going on. There's a little bit of animation. So yeah, I've been kind of sharpening up and getting ready for that. But looking forward.
Is he excited, or I guess are you excited at all for the Pokemon XY in October?
He's excited.
Yeah.
God,
I've still never played a single Pokemon game.
Should play one.
At this point, I feel like it's too late.
Maybe it is too late, dude.
I can't do it.
Maybe it is.
Because they've been hyped up to like the highest highs in my mind by everyone that's told me to play them, and I feel like I'd start playing one and just be like, "What? Why do I have this little fucking plant guy that shoots water and fuck, man, fuck this game." Just put it away. Just put it down. Also, I don't have a way to stream a 3DS.
Oh yeah, I understand that feeling.
That's the other shitty thing that my mind is now. Like, if I can't stream a game, or if I want to play a game, it's like I should probably just save that for a stream. And so I don't play that many games. I don't play any games that are off stream. I did play Super Hot off stream because it was so short. Have you played that?
No.
It's a fucking rad idea, Wheat.
Super Hot?
It is. It's a shooter, but it's more of a puzzle game once you actually start playing it. It's on. I think it already got greenlit. But you can download a quick demo.
Wait, it says I'm on the webpage right now. It says click to play.
Oh yeah, it does have the web browser version of it. That's right. You could play it. It's gonna say Super Hot a bunch of times. It's really fucking cool.
What do you mean?
Super hot. Super hot. Super.
This game's amazing.
Super.
Whoa, what the fuck is this? What in the fucking... What is...
It's rad.
No.
Yeah, it's super hot. You gotta shoot. Oh, you gotta take his gun. Yeah.
Whoa! Oh, time standstills only when I move. Oh, that's kind of cool.
It's a really cool mechanic.
Super hot. All right, enough of that. Enough of that. I could be here all day.
It's rad as shit. It's an awesome game. It got greenlit. I really want to see what they do with the full game of that. The end of that is really, really fucking weird. There's like this weird FMV sequence where something happens and it's kind of mind-blowing, but
okay.
Super Hot's a good game. Plus, it just says Super Hot over and over.
Super hot.
The Giant Bomb guys made the point of if you put the Hotline Miami to that, it fits really well, and it does fit really well. So if they can get Moon to make some music for that game, then I'm 100% in. Because it totally fits. But yeah, game's pretty cool.
Nice. All right, yeah. That's now playing. Let's move on to news of the week, which is some good things to talk about this week. I think that we kind of kick things off, obviously, with the third announcement.
We can probably finish the Steam stuff now.
That's what I was thinking, right? So we kicked things off with the third announcement, which was the controller. But, of course, I almost think that the other two announcements were kind of cooler. The first one being the Steam OS, free operating system that is going to try to get PC gaming a little bit more into the living room. But, JP, love to hear your thoughts on the announcement of this. This was generally pretty well received by everyone when it came out.
I think that the idea of being free and free forever is so smart on their part. Because if you were to charge for this, it would be a huge barrier of entry. PC gamers are now kind of used to the idea of free stuff just because of the onset of like free-to-play games and how big those have gotten on the PC. Technically, you could make a statement of PC gaming is free-to-play games, and you would kind of have a point, or is where the bulk of PC gamers play. I'm not, maybe not worried is the best word, but fearful, or I guess I'll go with fearful, of just like the actual OS. Like, will a complete idiot when it comes to, like, I've only used Windows in my life ever. Like, if they can make the GUI look and work where I can manipulate it, that's not a giant clusterfuck if I want to do something that's not out of the ordinary.
I mean, you're not concerned about that side of it, right? Or are you concerned for other people? That's your personal concern?
Yeah, because I've never...
It's going to be easy to use, dude.
I've never opened Linux or fucked with Linux at all, and I feel like it would just be a giant headache if I can't get something to work that is not like in their standard things. So I don't know. And yeah, someone makes the point like it's a desktop. It's not a desktop. It's just for gaming. Like that. To me, it has to have some sort of like home page, or not a home page, but like a home base. Like it's not just going to be it boots a game immediately, right? So I don't know. There's still a lot of unanswered questions. I really want to see what it looks like in person, and like see, not in person, but just screenshots or a video.
Yeah,
which we'll eventually see.
We will. And I, JP, I don't have the same concerns. Granted, I'm pretty proficient across the board with OSs, but I feel like it would be against the philosophy that we want this to be in the living room. We want the community and the Steam community to embrace this. I think that with the ease of use of Steam, I wouldn't expect that this OS is going to turn into like an OS that graphic designers are going to use for this or that or the other. If the focus is 100% towards just the Steam interface, I think that'll still.
The big part that I was really, I guess, most excited by was the fact that they are looking to optimize for the hardware with the Steam OS, and that they've not promised, but they can get more out of current hardware, which has me really excited. Like, then they can really start pushing the hardware in ways that Windows doesn't. I think kind of another announcement, which we'll talk about after the break, is with AMD coming out this week and doing this new AMD card and some of the other software technology that's coming out. Like, that has me kind of excited because we can get away from like DirectX, which is just the
right. And they actually
it's in everything.
Note of that too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's in everything. So that's kind of cool. I don't know. Like the announcement was really cool. I think I'm with everyone else. I just want to see what it is, like see what it looks like, you know. And who knows how long that'll be. Soon, TM. But the idea that it's free is really cool. I do enjoy that, and I think that's the smart, safe route to actually get people interested in that.
What about the other one? Then of course
Steam machines,
right? Because an OS needs a machine to run on. This one's quite interesting because it's not quite that Valve is saying we're going into hardware manufacturing, but what they are doing is they are partnering with several companies in order to provide systems specifically with the Steam OS. Now, this opens up a whole new alternative to things because people like to hack shit, JP, right? So not only are you probably going to get, the Steam OS, but you're going to open up a whole new potential avenue of hardware that, tech enthusiasts are going to get their hands on and probably do all sorts of crazy shit with.
And Valve is welcoming it. Like in the actual FAQ, it says, "Can I hack this box?" And they're just like, "Sure." So I don't know. It's really weird for them to for it to not be a closed thing, like for it to be closed hardware. So, and it can be like anything too. That's the other thing. There will be a standard of some sort, but it's going to be a wide standard, right? From what I've read and what I understand of it. So
yeah. So if you're one of 300, they're going to do 300 Steam boxes beta.
But that just means that it's turning your current system into a Steam box, right?
No, I think they are actually going to
ship you a Steam box?
Yes, this year we're shipping just 300 of these boxes to Steam users free of charge for testing.
Did you sign up for it? I didn't sign up for it.
I did, but I haven't done big picture shit yet, so.
Okay.
Woe is me.
It's kind of...
But if that means that the OS will come out, if the OS came out tomorrow, I've got a machine ready. Like, I'll fucking try it. It might not be the best machine in the world, but I'll check that shit out.
Yeah. It was a big week for PC gaming, and it comes at a weird time where console gaming's in this generation shift, and it's getting weird, man. It's getting fucking weird. Like, 2014 is going to be a really, really weird year for everything involved, and it'll probably only get
exciting.
Bigger.
I would say exciting.
Weird and exciting. Like
it will be.
It's weird because I have no idea what it's going to look like. Like, I have no idea what's going to happen with the next consoles.
I think it's going to be the first time since like 1997 when Sony is going to have a larger market share or controlling interest in sort of the video game world. But at the same time, like, I think we're going to get ports of everything PC, which could actually help SteamOS and the Steam box with everything. Like, I'm fucking stoked, dude. I cannot wait for this next year.
I mean, even I think really I'm excited for November and forward. Like, it's just, I want the fucking consoles. I wish they were already out. Mostly because I'm bored, but I think it's just going to change so much.
I'm bored.
It's the back and forth is, we always talk about that. It's getting even more intense now between Microsoft and Sony, and everyone's kind of jumping on this weird notion of like the PS4 has definitely got the better hardware, the more powerful hardware, and Xbox guys are just like, it's all about balance. That's kind of like their line, is that the system is quote unquote about balance, and it's repeated over and over and over from Major Nelson is the first name that comes to mind, but there's definitely Albert Pinello, I think is his name, the other guy. And if you think about it, like, the more powerful console hasn't won, quote, like, won in quotations, because like PS3 was more powerful than the 360, but 360 won because it came out of the gate with Xbox Live, arguably. Also had like the achievement system, which PS3 eventually caught on to later with Trophy.
The PS3 was also a pain in the ass to actually develop for. And now that everything is x86 architecture, it's
also wasn't the Xbox more powerful than the PS2? And the PS2 was like the fucking king ding dong of console gaming.
Right.
So,
but that was because they had global marketing or global, audience, which I don't think Xbox had for quite some time. But yeah, it's all very exciting. Anyway, let's take a break. When we come back, I'm going to be talking about Last of Us DLC, Star Citizen reaching $20 million in funding. Some new Xbox info, the new AMD cards, which are also interesting.
I can't wait till I get to rip on that shitty fucking conference. What a joke that shit.
Yes, so all this and more when we return for the second hour of 8 Bits. Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll be back after this short commercial break. Don't go away.